Hello brothers and sisters, welcome to my channel. If you're new, please don't forget to subscribe and please leave a comment in the comment box. And thank you so much for new subscribers that are keep on coming in and watching my videos. Guys, I truly appreciate. I cannot do what I'm doing without your support. So today guys, before I continue, I just want to acknowledge or to shout out for the business houses that are making impact in our community. Remember, that's the goal of my channel, to making sure that we highlight every single business in our community. But today I just wanted to acknowledge them. I just wanted to acknowledge these businesses that are making impact in our community. Temwa Braiding. Guys, if you have one of your loved ones who wants to do the hair, please, you can send them to Temwa Braiding along Brownsville Road. These ladies are doing a great job. Their hands are magical, and the customer service, guys, it's perfect. I was there just a few days ago. I went to see for myself to see what has changed in Temwa Braiding, guys. The standard in Temwa Braiding has been elevated to the international level. So guys, just check them out and see what they are doing, and the prices are very competitive. They will take you even on a walk-in, guys. We have Iman Hair Salon on the other side, guys. Make sure that you find time to check on them. They normally have sales. Make sure when you go, tell them you saw their businesses through Uncle Lenny's channel. Probably they'll give you some little discount. And of course, we have Shakaina just behind my building over here, and this is my this is my traditional cousin, guys. But she is very good. She's friendly, and the customer service is 100%. It's perfect. You feel that environment of being at home. That's the reason why Uncle Lenny this morning, he just came out and shout out, guys. And of course, we have Melon Garage on the other side. These garages, they make so much difference in us, because you see, we cannot do what we are doing if our cars are down. So if you give them a call, they'll quickly they take you in to making sure that they fix your car. And then of course, we have Yamoto Garage in 51, guys. Please find time to check on them. It's important to support one another. That's the reason why Uncle Lenny, he keeps on standing up and making sure that we support these businesses. There are so much benefits if we come out together as a people supporting the business within our community. And it becomes so much easier when people come out of state or come out of town to know the services that we have. That's the reason why Uncle Lenny is on the move. Guys, today I don't want to forget on the people that are working behind the scene on my YouTube channel. The editor, Karen Ngeso, she does a perfect job, guys. You don't see her on front, but today I just wanted to find time just to acknowledge her, so that that behind this YouTube channel, there is a strong woman behind it who is making a difference. And thank you so much for believing in me, even when people were asking why. But now you saw the outcome of it. But thank you so much for what you're doing. And of course, the owners of this place that have provided this wonderful, spacious place for me to shoot out this video this morning, guys. And thank you. So let me dive into the video for today. You know, the video for today, guys, is that I want to give out an analysis of my trip. You see, over the weekend, I traveled out of town. I flew from Pittsburgh to New York. I mean, when you have to go into New York, there are so many means of transportation to get to New York. You can either use by bus, which will take you about 10 hours, or you can use a train that will take you extra more hours, or you can go by air that only took me about 1 hour, 15 minutes. I was in New York. Now, that's how near New York and Pittsburgh is. But this is what I found out, guys. Let me dive in and tell you the actual life in New York City. One, life in New York City, it's a city that never sleeps. That's what that's what they say. But when I went over there, guys, I realized that that's true. People are going by their business day in and day out. It can be 02, you find people on the Station Square. It can be 6 o'clock, you find them up. When you're in Pittsburgh, certain time, everything comes to a standstill. Say, if you talk about the shops in Pittsburgh, the shops will be closed by 9, 10 o'clock latest. The shops are closed. But in New York City, the shops remain 24/7 open. Guys, I want to test that New York City, it is a very big city. It is one of the biggest cities in the world. No wonder they are saying New York City, it's a melting point of the world. There are people from all walks of life, everybody else from different continents. you find them in New York City. It is the New York. New York, it's a tourist capital. We are going to see so many tourists visiting to see very nice places to see. So guys, I will encourage you to find time to visit yourself, to visit New York City and see it for yourself. They are very nice places that you can see. You talk about the Eiffel Towers. You're going to talk about the Ground Zero. You're going to talk about the Liberty statue. There are so much, numerous to mention, that even the days itself that I stayed was not good enough to cover all these places. So when you are in the city, guys, this is one thing I like most. The city, you can access the city very easily. I slept right on the Station Square, meaning I didn't even want an Uber to go anywhere else. I just leave my hotel room and boom, I'm in town. I was just walking. But in case you just wanted to go to see other places, you can either hire a bicycle. Their mode of transport are plenty. They can either use tour buses. The tour buses will take you around, and actually the tour bus was almost about $60. They will take you around town, which is almost about 2 hours. That's how long the tour was. So they will show you in all these significant places in the New York City. Again, there are subways. If you want to cross from Queens or Brooklyn, you can always jump in a subway. It's easy. It's very easy to access New York City. Guys, despite having so many people in New York City, one thing I like most that stood with me is that the city itself is so peaceful. The city itself is so peaceful. You can have bumper to bumper people moving back and forth, but you don't have to worry that someone else is going to set you in your pocket. That's one thing that stood up with me so much. I was worried that maybe I would miss my wallet or anything else on my phone. But to my surprise is that no one even get closer to my pocket. No one even had that thought of even getting into my pocket. So that's one thing that stood the most about New York City, guys. But let's talk on the downside. New York City, guys, it's expensive. It's one of the most expensive cities in the world. So let me put it in its perspective. I buy this bottle of water in Pittsburgh only for $2. But when I went into New York City, downtown, this bottle of water was $4. And this bottle of water, it's only 500 milligrams, this bottle of water. And then there's that other slightly one, which is slightly bigger than this. It was $8 in New York City. So please do me a big favor. Write me a comment in the comment box. Let me know how much water costs in a city or in the country where you will be watching this video from. I just want to compare, because I told you it's $2 in Pittsburgh. If we I want you to at the same time convert it into your money. Convert it into your money and leave me a comment in the comment box. I want to know how much water costs in the country where you'll be watching this video from. I told you that it's $2 in Pittsburgh, and it was $4 in New York City. And the bottle, which is slightly bigger than this, was $8. Let me know how much it costs in the country where you're watching this video from. I was looking for jollof rice in New York City, guys, which I found a plate. And just a plate of jollof rice was about $47, guys. Plus tip, it went almost about $55. Please let me know how much a plate of rice, a sizable plate of rice, how much it costs in a country where you'll be watching this video from. And I'll be interested to know where you are watching this video from, guys. Because when you're in Pittsburgh, it's about $25. If I call Graceful Catering, it's about $25, guys, in Pittsburgh. So I don't know how much a plate of jollof rice costs in a country where you are or where you'll be watching this video from. So guys, let's talk about accommodation. I did a little bit of assessment in accommodation in New York City. You see, I live in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Our apartment is slightly about $1,000 or $1,100 in Pittsburgh. But when you are in New York City, a small sizable apartment, it goes almost about $1,800 to $2,000, guys. I don't know where you are watching me video from. Please, I'll be interested to know how much a one single bedroom apartment cost in the country where you are. But when you're in the hotels, there are so many hotels, guys. So many hotels, depending on how your pocket is. But I came to a check on the hotels. It's like it was starting almost about $250 to $500. So you look in your how much your pocket is and where you can afford. But accommodation is plenty. But at the same time, the city is expensive. The city is expensive. So guys, this is what I actually noticed. But one thing I want to tell you that when it comes to restaurant, there are so many restaurants in New York City. There's so much you can find or where you can go and eat. Actually, you can even find food right on the street. If you check in one of my videos, I was sitting on the street eating mangoes. Almost everywhere you pass through, there's trading in the New York City. People are selling mangoes, fresh mangoes, food, hot dogs, name it. But there's this other restaurant that stood up for me, guys. It's a French restaurant where I found the food that was going with me, the food that I like most. So if you are in New York City, check out for one of the French restaurants, guys. I think it should be on the 47th Street. You find that French restaurant, guys. They make sure they sell fresh food, and if you check about the salad, it's a bomb. Where I come from, Akabati, Alasa, but the food was standing, guys. So guys, these are the few things that I noticed, but I want to encourage you that these are just my opinion. But you can also go and do your assessment yourself. To those that are still in a different part of the world, guys, I would encourage you guys to making sure that you visit New York City and making sure that you check for yourself, because it's one of the best cities in the world. And there's a fast life that I cannot lie. I could not stand the fast life. I came from Pittsburgh, where the life is a little bit, slow down compared to that fast life. City life in the Big Apple. No wonder it's called the Big Apple. But I will encourage you guys to making sure that you have to treat yourself. You only live once. You only live once. So I don't know where you are. Please let me know and give me your comments, and make sure you share this video. And of course, guys, I have friends all over the world that are making a difference. Let me shout out for Travel Entertainment, who is in Mufulwe, Zambia. Guys, and see the content that he brings. He brings so much content in case you are looking for accommodation. You are looking for accommodation or houses or whatever it is in Zambia or anywhere else. And of course, guys, I love you. I'll check you again on the next content. And thank you so much for finding time, and keep on watching my videos, and please continue talking to other people. I have friends that have become an advocate on Uncle Lenny, guys. I truly appreciate, guys. Thank you. I love you. Bye-bye.